Happy Monday, and here is your Monday Marriage Minute for this week. Today we're talking about 3 tips to implementing strong social media boundaries to protect your marriage. All right, so ready for your pro tips? Number 1, unfriend all past romantic relationships. I know, this sounds really extreme, and maybe you might be thinking, hey, this is unnecessary. But let me tell you something, it's definitely necessary. And if for some reason you're struggling with this, let me just ask this quick question. Are you more concerned about offending that past relationship than your spouse? And honestly, the answer to that question should be pretty obvious for most of us. Pro tip number 2, always ask your spouse permission before accepting new friend requests from members of the opposite sex. This is similar to the first one, but this one is super critical because it gives honor to your spouse. It says, I value your opinion. And also, here's my filter. I know a lot of people just simply accept friend requests from pretty much everybody as long as they know them from somewhere. But my point is, if I don't have a purpose for knowing you and continuing communication on Facebook or other social media platforms, why would I accept a friend request from you? And if it doesn't benefit me, if there's not a purpose in it, then it doesn't need to have a potential of having a negative effect on my marriage. And finally, pro tip number 3, consider even using joint social media accounts with your spouse. I know a lot of people, close friends of mine, that have Facebook accounts that are, say, Jim and Sarah Jones, for example, and they share an account. That way, everything that is a direct message, everything that's posted, shared, friend requests are all to and from both of you. It isn't going to completely eliminate the possibility of having marital problems with social media, but it's going to greatly reduce them, in my experience. And I will tell you this, these 3 tips might seem a bit extreme to you again, but if you want your marriage to be healthy, if you want it to be lasting for many, many, many years and strong, it's going to take extreme measures. So consider implementing these. Now, if you'd like to connect with me more specifically on things with your own marriage, feel free to shoot me a DM, or you can even email me directly. You can email me at brentdumler@icloud.com. Catch you next week.